Here we have the first section, only section for the men's 5,000 meters.
This is going to be a pretty full section on the track. We have 24 athletes entered, ranging from about 14 and a half minutes all the way down to 17 and a half minutes. So hip number 1 is Tim Gill, running unattached. Hip number 2, Luke Laverdiere, running for Harvard University. Hip number 3, Ryan Irwin, BAA. Hip number 4, William Boyle of the SJ Reds. Hip number 5, William Benoit of UMass Lowell. Hip number 6, Nicholas Valianti, running unattached. Number 7, Aaron Lucci from Battle Road. I don't think he's racing today. He wasn't feeling well this week. Number 8, we have Sam Lamont from SJ Reds. Number 9, Matthew Barron from Tracksmith Boston Hares.
Men's 5K, 5,000 meters, 12 and a half laps of the track.
Number 10, Louis Olivier Brassard of Corsair Chaparral. And number 11, Nicholas Riopel of Corsair Chaparral. Number 12, Caleb Moore from Harvard. Number 13, Aiden Jem of Chasky Elite. Number 14, Alex Predholm, running unattached. Number 15, Kay Ravichandran of Green Mountain Athletic Association.
And they're off.
Number 16, Connor Cashin, Heartbreakers. Number 17, William Pierce, unattached. Number 18, Strickland Davis, unattached. Number 19, Jackson Kelly for Tracksmith. Number 20, Dylan McGee, Battle Road. Number 21, Henry Kaufman, unattached. 22, Maxime Taquez, Corsair Chaparral. Number 23, Francis Burden, Greater Springfield Harriers. Number 24,
About 32 seconds through 200 meters. As this thing unfolds, we'll try and get some pace projections.
Looks like Dan Mixala is back pacing again after rabbiting the featured event in the 800 meters. And they're already strung out about 30 meters down the track. It's fast pace up front with Tim Gill sitting behind our
400
pacer.
meters coming up. 66 seconds. This is Dan Mixala, who earlier rabbited the 800. That is double duty. And he's got 3 athletes who have taken the cheese and are following him. And those 3 are Tim Gill, Luke Laverdiere, and Matt Barron.
Push each other, Nick. Push each other.
And then there's a gap to the rest of the field, which is also strung out the line.
So Greg, at this stage, do we already know who the favorites are, or can there be any surprises, or the top 3 already well off?
So in your top 3 behind the pacer, Tim Gill and Luke Laverdiere are the 2 top seeds, and up with them, split between them right now, is Matthew Barron of Tracksmith. His seed is only 15:10, which puts him 9th in this heat, but he's really going for it today. And I think the 5K is an event where you can take a bit of risk and put yourself out there, lock into a pace, and just try and hold on as long as you can.
All right, here comes 1 kilometer. 20% of the race done, 2:49. And that is about 14:05 pace, if my math is right. For the leader. And they are rolling along. 1200 split approaching. The the headband comes off. 3:23 for McSalla. Just under 68 pace per 400-meter lap. Next time around, we'll try and get a number on the chase group as well. McSalla, the Rabbit, followed by Gill, Barron, and Laverdiere. 9 to go. Leading the chase group, Miss Valianti. He is followed by Broussard. And that's your top 5. The Rabbit will not be finishing the whole thing.
They're coming up on 1 mile into this 5K, or
1,600 meters, 4 laps coming up.
Going to be just over 4:30. Very quick.
4:32 roughly for the leaders. That is 68 pace.
And here Laverdiere makes a
And
move to
Valianti
go
the
around
chaser.
Barron.
4:42, 4:43 for the next 3 runners. Do not have the benefit of a Rabbit. .68 pace is 14:10 for the entire thing. 8 to go for the leaders.
Sola steps off.
Gill and Laverdiere now separating a little bit from Matthew Barron.
So Greg, in this type of race where there's so many people, the leaders have to start lapping people. Does that make a difference on their time, or is it really easy to step around someone in the 5K?
All right, McSalla has stepped
I think
off.
in the
He's done his
5K,
job.
you have enough
2,000
space
meters,
to step around
5
someone.
laps, 5:42
It's not going to impact
for
you that
our
much,
leader Gill,
but
followed closely by Laverdiere.
especially in more high stakes races,
An average of
faster
2:51
races. It
per
is
kilometer.
courtesy to step out into
That is
lane
14:20
2
pace.
if someone's coming by on your
So
inside.
the Rabbit dropped off and the pace
I
dropped
don't know
a little
if we'll
bit.
see that
Slowed
here
a little bit.
today. It seems Tim Gill and Luke Laverdiere are content to just go around everyone.
7 to go for Gill and Laverdiere.
It seems like
Barron
Gil and
trying to
Laverdiere
hang on.
already have built a couple
Fred is
second
stretching
gap
a little.
to third place. Do you think third place has any chance at reclaiming the top spot here, or do you think he's kind of fallen off too soon?
You know, it's a tough spot to be in. Once you lose contact with a group like that, it's really hard to come back, I think, mentally and physically. You know, unless you are a metronome with your pacing,
Okay, here comes 6
I think
laps.
it's hard to really keep this
6:53.
fast pace unless you're matching someone else's stride.
And it's unlikely that the top 2 will
Pace
fall
has slowed
off their
just a
pace.
little bit. I think that lap was right around 70 seconds.
Is that
just
correct?
under.
What was that?
Coming up
It's
here is
unlikely
the
that the
halfway
top 2
point.
will kind of fall off their pace.
And Gill passes that
Yeah,
about
I mean,
7
it
minutes
happens,
11.
you know, people
Right around 14,
fly
20,
too
low
close to
14,
the sun,
20
so to
pace.
speak. They go out too hard, you know. We're
And with the
about
Rabbit
halfway
McSalla
through
falling
this
away,
race,
it's now Tim
a
Gill
little more than halfway,
taking on the
with
workload.
6 laps to go. Yeah, that's still a long time.
6 to go for him. Followed quite closely
Still
by Laverdiere from
2,400
Harvard, and then
meters to go.
Barron
A lot
tracks
can
the
happen in that time.
4th place, Valianti. 5th place now, William Boyle from SJ Reds. 6th place, Caleb Moore from Harvard.
You know,
All of them 6 laps to go.
there's quite a bit of difference from 100, 200 meters all the way up to 5,000 in terms of pace and speed, but these guys are right on the edge of what they can do aerobically. They're walking that fine line between
7 laps,
aerobic
8:04,
and anaerobic, and just trying
about a
not to
71.
let that lactic acid creep into their legs and
Field has strung
drag
out
them
into
down.
various lines and small packs and people getting lapped and all this stuff. Again, it was a large field, about 20 athletes on the line at the start.
Still right together.
All right, here we go. 3,000 meters, 5 laps to go. 3K, 840.
And Gill picking up the pace a little bit, putting a gap on
And the
Laverdiere in
Tim
second.
Gill sees that number and does not like it. And here he goes.
With this kind of move this early, is this trying to shake him off, or is this just the race he's trying to run on his own?
It seems like Tim Gill is feeling really good today, and he's going for it.
Trying to nudge that pace back down towards the 1420 level is Tim Gill. And we're coming up on 8 laps, 3,200 meters, just under 2 miles. 9:15 for Gill, 9:18 for Laverdiere.
You're on 14-12 pace. Keep rolling, buddy. Let's go.
14-12 pace. Says
4 to go
his
for
friend.
Tim Gill, the leader.
And he looks like he's just continuing to pick it up.
You can see a large gap opening now to second place, and it could be a race between Tim and Stopwatch.
Gill continuing the lead. Lead growing with every step. 10:27
The whole field is pretty strung out now. There's a couple
through 9
small
laps.
packs together, but most people
3.5
are
to
kind of
go.
running their own race now.
Yeah, runners
This field is
circling the
getting super
track
spread out.
all the way around right now. I do not envy the lap counters who are keeping track of everyone's individual position.
Yeah, some difficult work for our great officials and volunteers here today.
3 to go for our leader, Tim Gill, who has led since the rabbit dropped off a long time ago.
And now Matthew Barron is overtaking Luke
And
Laverdiere
we do
for
have a
second
move
place.
from third into second is Matthew Barron.
Apologies.
With 3 to go, he's caught Laverdiere.
A lot of pollen in the air
A
today.
lot of pollen in the air today. But yeah, close fight for second place.
By Lamont, followed by Moore. A lot going on here.
As you
folks.
said, kind of losing contact can make a big difference, and now that Laverdiere lost contact, it seems to have affected him.
And at 4,000 meters, Tim Gill, 11:40. Looking
Yeah,
to finish
there's a
this
lot
thing
of
off with a
time
flourish, and
during
Tim
this
Gill,
race
he's
to
led
be alone with your
the entire
thoughts.
way with the help of the rabbit early on.
And that's good for tactics, but sometimes it can be bad when you're stuck in a position that you don't want to be in, and you got 3 laps to go, 4 laps to go in the
That is
race.
now 2 to go for Gill, 12:16 with 2 laps to go.
As you mentioned being alone with your thoughts, you think in the 5K, encouragement
Here
from
comes
the fans
Barron.
and friends can help more than other races?
He's in
since it's such
second.
a long race.
Here comes Laverdiere, he is
Yeah,
in
and I
third.
think it's also maybe a race where you're more aware
Lamont
of
appears
what's
to be
going on
charging
around
ahead.
you.
Now he's in fourth.
I know I
2 to
can't
go
hear
for
anything at
these
the 400.
athletes. A lot going on here.
Right.
Tim Gill now 600 to go.
600 to go. Gonna pass the Battle Road steeplechase area for the second to last time here.
Penultimate lap.
And coming into the home stretch for the penultimate time, because he has 1 lap to go, is Tim Gill. Been your leader all along, 13:26 with 1 to go. And where's second? Here's second.
1 to go here, Greg. How fast
Barron,
do
a
you
little
think
less
he can
than
finish this last
500 to
lap?
go. Lamont now in third.
So on the pace he's been going, it's maybe 68, 70 seconds per lap. Hopefully he can pick it up a bit at the end. It
Tim
looks
Gill
like
finishing off.
he'll be going to
an
the arms
impressive
here,
effort.
kicking it in the last 200 meters. I'd give him a 64.
Approaching 200
That's fast
to
at the end
go.
of a 5K.
14 minutes flat at 200 to go. Let's see what he's got in the tank here.
So maybe not 14-14, but certainly sub 15.
Yeah, he should be.
Here comes Gill with 100 to
coming in
go.
pretty close to
Let's hear it
14:30,
for him.
which is a phenomenal time for the win.
Last 100 for Tim Gill. Led basically start to finish.
Tim Gill,
14:33.
your winner unofficially right under 14:34. Let the camera get the official number. And here comes Barron. Working his way through some laps. Runners, he has less than 100 to go.
Getting to our second place
Matthew
finishers
Barron.
now.
And
He
I
is going to
believe
try to get in
Laverdiere
under that
has
15-minute mark.
recuperated
Fox
and
at
back into
57,
third,
58,
followed by Lamont.
59, and
And
gonna be just
right around the
over.
15-minute mark is Barron.
Laverdiere finishes third.
Tough race for Laverdiere. He really tried to take it out and tried to go for the win, but hey. Fourth place finish.
And they're
Collapses
coming
as
through
well.
now.
Tough
Athletes
race.
finishing, athletes with a lap to go, etc.
Some other guys finishing very strong here. Out of the 5K, just let loose.
Now
Got
they're
some
starting
great
to come
battles
in.
here. Let's see who's going to win this little shootout. To the line. Wow, these guys should have been at 400.
Wow.
Good effort from the field. Still runners getting under 16 minutes here. A whole slew of guys with some really impressive times here today.
More runners coming into the home stretch.
And still after 5K and different places, you can see these runners are still this tight, this close at the very end.
Lots of close contested finishes.
What a kick at the
Again,
end.
we had 20 athletes on the line. And I don't believe we've had anyone drop out.
Looks like 3 runners still left on the track. 57. Wow.
Some runners here still running some impressive times.
The last time I talked to him, like 3 years ago, he was like hanging out like 12, 15 miles a day. It was like, you're not getting any younger. I like
Yeah, well, if I'm not active at 57, I
God
probably
bless
have lived a pretty good life after that. This runner is kicking it into the finish all the way.
Looks like he wants us to finish strong, which is the way to do it. Giving it everything. That's what we love to see here. Finishes still under 18 minutes there.
Here comes Henry Kaufman to the finish.
Good run. Last man in the 5K, most senior figure here.
Less than 200 meters to go.
And we are wrapping up the men's 5K shortly. And then we'll move on to the women's race.
No.
It's looking like the fourth one for me. That's the one. What I will run